Oh, hi, and welcome to the Navezgane Proving Grounds. This is our office. Navezgane Proving Grounds is where we test different aspects of 7 Days to Die. Mainly, right now we're testing building structures. And here's our testing facility structure. Testing how we can reinforce long span objects. We've got different types we're using here. Plywood, regular wood, old wood, stone, reinforced concrete, and some others. So one of the problems is when you build something long like this, it tends to collapse if you walk across it, which is a bit annoying. It's even worse for some other objects like this one, and it collapses. So I've found a method of using wood power pole segments, which you see supporting here, because these are a little too long for the type of material, to support them and have a clear span underneath. And here we'll just test out this one. Reinforced concrete. Oop, there it goes. Here's an example with power pole there that's going all the way across, but has support in the middle. The only reason why it's staying up is because that support. It doesn't look like it's connected. I'll go over that a little later. Take out the support, and down it goes. Here's some clay and some dirt. It has a structural integrity of 2. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, hi there. Got a guest. Clay and dirt here have structural integrity of 2. This is a 5 wide pit here. We'll go down and reinforce them with the wood power poles, and they won't fall once we remove that extra support in the middle. Grab power pole, go down here and get the orientation. It's not real important for the orientation, but you know, it looks better when you do it like this. Too bad there's no sideways middle one. And we get here the dirt. There, boom. Boom, and let's get it in there. A little too close. Boom. Alright, so now we'll take out these side supports so we can hold them up, and they stay up. And do it on this side. And they're staying up because they're supported underneath. Real simple on these. This will work for sand, gravel, anything, as long as you have that support down. So, we will repair this. There we go. It's repaired. And start adding some supports. You can see the different types I have here. I have plywood, and it's actually supported there in the middle by that block. Again, it's not connecting, but because it actually calculates the full block size, the block it's touching is just the invisible part is touching. So we'll make some more power poles and set them up. So they can go in different orientations, in the corners like that, in the corners on the top, corners on the bottom, and then one straight up the middle. Usually you want to use the corners on the top and the bottom to set these up. So let's go over here and start working on the reinforced concrete. Drop down to here and get under here. Again, that's 13 blocks long in between the ends. Let's go to another side. There we go. So we will start putting them under here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 5, 5, 5. Sometimes it's hard to get them connected. 6, 7. Oh. Yep, that happens. When you're dealing with a really long span, you have to start at the ends and work your way to the middle. So we'll get that set back up. And here we are. It's back up. So we'll start putting some down here at the end. Go about 3 out. 1, 2, 3. Go down here. Get some more here. We can go a little further out on this one because it's supported a little bit on the other end. 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop at 6. And there we go. 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And it's not falling down. Of course, I fell down. Let's go up top and test it out. Here it is. Walk across. Oh, nothing fell. Walk across again. And it looks good. So we're gonna add a little weight to it and see how much it takes to collapse. There's one, there's another, and 3 blocks. So it's not real strong, but for a floor that's fairly empty, that would be okay. Now we're going to work here under the plywood. Again, the plywood's at the top of the block, so I need to put this in the block area that's underneath. It's not going to look like it's connected, but it actually is, even though there is space and you can actually shoot through the space between. So we get that set up. So that's the starting point, and we'll just start working our way across. Again, being kind of careful so it doesn't fall down on us. Come down here, do the same, and it's going in. More. Work way to the middle. I just realized this wasn't as necessary to do it here because I have that block in the center that's holding it up in the middle. So let's go take care of that, get that knocked out. And here it goes. And it's staying up. Walk across it. No collapsing. It's a lighter weight structure, so you might be able to put more weight on it when it's this way. I'm not sure exactly how weights of the different blocks come into play, but I'm pretty sure there is at least a slight effect. So I've gone in and finished them all up for you, so you don't have to watch me do it all. And we'll just walk across all and show that they are staying up. No problems here. Go across the old wood. Old wood's different than regular wood, besides the appearance. It has a shorter structural integrity, but it actually stays up better. It's kind of weird. Now here I did power pole sections across, and to support it I put another one underneath, but I actually put it on the opposite side, so it looks like it's offset, but the bottom one is supporting the top one, and the top one is supporting the bottom one, kind of a synergy going there. You can put them side by side, you can put one top one underneath each other, as long as they're in different block sections, it works. And you can see here on the concrete one, add a little extra support at the end of more reinforced concrete that goes into the wall. Now, I was knocking them out. You see that there's a couple of gaps here. Now, the wood plank blocks, I had a problem that it would collapse at this length, even with the support underneath. Did not happen with the old wood. You see there's no additional support there. But I put additional support at each end on these wood blocks, and now I'll take them out to show you what happens, why I put them there. So oops, no, wrong one. There we go. And yes, it fell. It's kind of weird that that one does it, but the old wood does not. In fact, I take out support on the old wood, and it stays up. Let's go get the other end and see what happens with that one too. And at the other end, and get out. Again, it's staying up. Kind of weird. Maybe it's lighter. So, you can't do this really going out from a structure. It has to be connected on both ends. But when you build up and out, like this blockhouse I've been building, you do run into the problem of weight. And I've had to add some extra reinforcement, especially around that roof layer. You can kind of see it here. Yeah, you can hear the neighbors too. You see it running underneath there. It's actually holding up 2 rows of blocks, and the roof inside is done as well. We'll go inside and I'll show you what I mean by this. So this roof is actually being partially held up by these power pole sections up here. I also made it kind of decorative in the pattern to just make it look nicer. But it does help the roof from collapsing when you walk on top of it. And let's go out here, and I'll show you. Now that one's running against the wall, prevents that first line of reinforced concrete blocks from falling. They wouldn't all fall, but a couple would fall. And now on this outside one, that actually runs the outside corner of those blocks. And those are half concrete blocks up there for the edge of the lip. And I had to put a piece of plywood at the end to hold it on. So, again, it's kind of a synergy thing. It's held up here at the end, but it also is held up by itself against the blocks above. Even though there's a little gap of half a block, they are considered connected. Go up here on the roof, and you can see these are the half concrete blocks, and there's a little graphic error thing going on there. Corners were falling out because I didn't extend all the way to the corner. I ended up kind of liking that look, so I left it. Can walk around on it, no problems. I could set some weight on it, no problems, because it's not that much of an overhang. But for some reason, the total weight of the overhang to the one that's going down to the lower level affects the how easily they'll fall off the top, which is kind of weird, but I guess they did that to keep you from doing zigzags for infinite distances. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I'll be doing another one showing this structure more in detail. Thanks for watching.